Hey!
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring. Last time we started Raya Lucaria, but that's not where we ended. Can you believe Patch has lied to us? Now I'm stuck down here in the Volcano Manor, surrounded by heaps of broken abductors. And you know, those arms, they look familiar. So from here, we can get a pretty good preview of the dungeon to come. In fact, we can actually go down this cliff and it's perfectly safe to fall. And from there, we could decide to just skip Raya Lucaria for now and do this dungeon instead in its entirety. But we're going to take the more intended path through this part of the dungeon and see where that could possibly lead. And get a little glimpse of things to come in the process. And that small glimpse is of cages and snakes. Much like what was writhing around inside. There we go. Inside the Iron Virgins that abducted us, or the Iron Virgin. I had never heard that term, by the way, for an Iron Maiden before Elden Ring. More specifically, these ones are called abductor virgins. Mechanized, oh, another one, headless and inert. Let's go after these. Yeah, they're mechanized wheeled Iron Maidens that swing big whirligig saws around that abduct you. And they're piloted... That wasn't worth it. They're piloted by snakes. So one brings us here. We see a bunch of them heaped up. We see snakes in the dungeon. This, by the way, is Praetor Rykard's dungeon. The demigod who... Well, we saw him in the intro cinematic, so we knew right off the jump he had kind of a snake motif going on. Ooh, perfect. Oh, no, not perfect. I thought that killed both, but it only killed the one behind. And we get here by way of Raya Lucaria, which is kind of cool because Rykard is one of Radagon and Rennala's children. It's okay. It's fine. This is not Dark Souls lava. This is the much less spicy, more mild lava. I replayed Dark Souls 1 3 times in a row over the course of 6 days for the marathon earlier this year, and that was a hard reminder that Dark Souls lava used to actually be hot. Melt the flesh off your bones in an instant hot. They really toned that down a lot over the course of the lifespan of all these games. Like, even Dark Souls 2 lava was dangerous, but now... Oh, hello. Oh, it's them. It's those boys. Complete whiff. 4 attacks, 4 misses. And they bleed silver. And they have those big bulbous heads that kind of make them look like patients in the research hall in Bloodborne. Oh, hello. Offer pickle, and then no pickle ahead. First off, fat coin purse. In short, time for revenge.
The guillotine has been out of fashion for a while.
Good, good, good. Yes. Oh, hello. Whoop. Albinorix. So that would explain the silver blood. But why here? We did have the Albinoric village in Liurnia. Perhaps there's a connection? I don't know, but the ambience in this room, on point. They don't need these candles for light. This is a volcano. This is a chamber full of lava. It's just for the mood. you have to have the right atmosphere when you're guillotining the fat coin purses, I guess? Yeah, you definitely need ambience for that. Yeah, you can just walk in it for a bit. It's fine. Oh, here we go. This way. Just backtrack a little bit, then follow the column. And of course, it does hinder your movement while you're in it. Now, up ahead, they pull the rug right out from under your feet. Drop you into this chamber full of budding cave moss on one end that just is a complete dead end. And then on the other end of the tunnel is a boss fog gate. Against two of them. Two different models of these. These two models are the Ornstein and Smo of kidnappers. Although Smo, he was into cannibalism, so I have to believe he probably did kidnap someone at some point. So really, Smo is the Smo of kidnappers. Oh no! I'm mashing. Oh no! Wait. It's fine. Watch. I did it! This is mine. It's fine. No problem. Oh, hello! I hate this attack. The most success I have found against it is rolling into it when it starts spinning. Like I was saying, they thankfully behave in a similar way to Oreos and S'mores, which is to say, one is slow, the other is agile, which lets you manage the fight if you're really careful. Also, the arena is constructed in such a way that you can separate them and get some distance and breathing room. I didn't really make that count. I don't know how that second one whipped. I don't think that second hit did damage, which is bothersome. They also have gigantic weak points. Those are the stakes, by the way, that I was talking about. Also the weak points that they expose whenever they open up to grab you. And then once you get one down, this whole fight becomes way easier. There's no phase 2, no power up, nothing. They aren't important enough to get that. They haven't gotten their phase 2 transformation licenses yet. Oh shit. Oh well, now I know I can mash out of these and not die. So... Oh, he's spinning though. I mean, to be fair, it must have taken them forever to get their heavy machinery licenses. Being snakes and all. Just do something that gives me an opening, please. That's gonna come back, and around again. There you are. We get the Inquisitors Grandiole. And a way out of this cave, which will lead us out into Mount Gelmir, and from there we can go into the Altus Plateau. You can see the Erd Tree ahead, but we are not heading there yet. Patches was not lying when he said it would take us well, He didn't say it would take us closer to the Erd Tree, he said it would take us there. But hey, this is pretty good. This isn't the worst of his betrayals. And one more. This will allow us to put an extra point in that miraculous stat known as Vigor, so we can continue surviving command grabs by the skin of our teeth. Anyway, back to Raya Lucaria. This time, starting from the top of the water wheel, where we hit that grace point. Near the end of the last episode. So we can start off with a nice stealthy attack that should be just about a kill by the time he gets up. Can't do anything about that, and they did notice. Whoop. Have to watch for that headbutt. They have so much poison on it. Whoop. Oh, he just gonna hit me with the book. What a well-rounded fighter. He has many techniques at his disposal. The stone crown headbutt, smacking me with a book. He's not one of those mages who falls apart if casting spells doesn't work. No, no. He has backup plans for days. Let's get our cookbook, our conspectus scroll. Then we get to move on to the fun room. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a fifth one in the back, and then there's a pot. Ooh, this could be really good. He can aggro, chase me down here, and then we're not gonna alert any of the scholars. Shit. This is still really good, though. Oh, and that's death. And the great thing about that is now I get to kill one of them for free and close the distance in stealth. So we'll start with him, then we'll use line of sight to make sure the one in the back can't get to us. And this purple crystal here, see how the spell glanced off of it? Really, really clutch for that to be there. Makes the room that much more doable, which is just a nice little touch of the level design if you're observant and careful with how you go about it. It's one of those rooms that's really designed to reward careful observation, composure, and planning, and heavily punishes just like bumbling your way in. Because you'll just get spammed down. We see a shortcut door that'll open up later. Now part 2. So first we're gonna loop around the stairway and take this dude out. He's probably gonna be the biggest problem. Then we have him in front of us and the guy on the right. Who they are in aggroed? Hell yeah, that works for me. That just makes this super easy. Oh yeah. Also that person. So this one is dressed a little bit differently. And he has some kind of buckler and a sword. So much more of a battle mage. Oh, I love that stream of ether that you see whenever you get outdoors. This is just a really a pretty dungeon. I think it's got some of my favorite vibes, and a portrait of Rennala. And a secret room. A secret library of some sorts. A study. Once again, the Burger Kings. Those are, by the way, the conspectuses, the heads of each house of magic at the academy. They're like leadership positions. And a little statue. A statuette of her across from the portrait. Comet. Let's check this spell out. Sorceries of the Academy. Cast repeatedly while in motion. Greatest of the Corollos Conspectus' sorceries that only very few sorcerers have ever mastered. Corollos. And then what do we have up here? More of these Conspectus portraits. Yeah, a couple of different ones. And if we jump back here, there's actually something hidden. Something very well hidden, which is a drop into another study. This one's a lot more disheveled. There are cages all over. There are even dormant little warrior jars. And bones. Lots of bones and glintstone. Graven school talisman. And as soon as you take it, that wakes them up. Look at them try to uppercut me. Oh, those poor things. They weren't ready. They're never ready for the butt. Okay, let's stop torturing them. That's where that door goes. And so with that, we can enter the debate parlor to fight the first boss of the academy. And who's in the debate parlor? Oh, it's a wolf. It's just the Red Wolf of Radagon. Trying to debate us. Trying to challenge us to come on his Twitch stream to debate him. Gotta be a little faster for that. So, one of Radagon's most remarkable features was his red hair. His kids are, I think, mostly all redheads as well. And apparently also his wolf. So he just kind of had a thing for red hair. This... I love the wolf's moveset, but the fight isn't really as flashy as Margit's, or as, it doesn't have the feeling of importance to it. It doesn't even really get his own cutscene. And a non-existent health bar. Still that moveset, though. It's a short, sweet, fast-paced, aggressive fight. Oh! I didn't think it would do that much damage. And for our trouble, all we get is a memory stone. So one extra spell slot. We do get to take a look around the room, though. Which, again, the debate parlor. It really, really tickles me. this very pretty violet and gold tapestry here. Full of markings I don't really recognize. And then, oh, yeah. We can get a good look at all of the different conspectuses. And from the debate parlor, we can come out into this big open courtyard, which that's the main causeway into the Grand Library, where we're going to find Rennala. And you know, for all the talk about the political marriage between Rennala and Radagon being to join the houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon, it's really lovely that you can just look off the balcony here and see those two almost merged in your sight line on the horizon. Alright, now there are a bunch of little ways you can go from here once you enter into that courtyard. Many of them are heavily obscured. We'll start here to get the... Nope! The important thing is on the other side. Inside of a chest, it's the Radagon icon. Get another look at his flowing red hair. Shortens spellcasting time, a legendary talisman depicting the Elden Lord Radagon. Shortens the casting time of sorceries and incantations. As the husband of Rennala of Caria, the red-haired Radagon studied sorcery, and as the husband of Queen Marika, he studied incantations. Thus did the hero aspire to be complete. And two schools of magic, two opposing forces, ideologies, joined in union. Oh, they can do it too. I love this spell, Carrion Greatsword. Especially because it does not act like physical greatswords where it would glance off a wall. If I'm not mistaken, those are the ones who cast Shotgun. Some of the mages cast Gun, some of them cast Shotgun. Even more warrior jars down here. We should be able to do this before any of them start attacking and wake him up. Good. Oh, hello. Oh, there's that shotgun. That hurt. We only got clipped by it. Woo! Come on, I don't want to have to hurt you guys. Let's get out of here. I hope that gives us enough space. I think so. Just to check the staff out real quick. Turquoise glintstone. Only sorcerers are permitted to wield it. Okay. Unlike these guys who are just stuck digging in the mud for what I presume is probably glintstone. And then there's another way just up here. God damn. Thought I was gonna get that off before I got clipped. Okay, okay. Oop, hello. Oh yeah, they don't wear shoes. They only have leg wrappings. It's not the one that I'm super interested in. I will take the mana back. There you are. And no headbutt. Good. Cool, we finally get a new wet blade. So now we can do some magic scaling infusions. The other ones won't come alive to attack me while I read this, I don't think. They will kind of gibber away, though. I wish I could tell what they were saying. Magic type, Ashes of War. Ah, magic and frost, right. So we can now imbue frost into things when we put new Ashes of War on. Alright, so this is going to be locked for now, but we can jump over the balcony here as well, and that will let us go further in. Once you drop down, be careful. This guy does not gank you from behind. Okay, before we open the door, let's deal with this. And this will be one of very many shortcuts to come. Alright, golden rune, and once again, jump that balcony. Do not respect the barriers here. If you want maximum content. And if you want to fight some more marionettes. Oh, we got one of you. They provide a lot of coverage. Oh no, oh. Can't get too reckless with my rolling around here. Because I'll die. I'll be dead. Alright, then we check the other side, then up the ladder. Not expecting anything, but really love the way the light reflects off of the puddles. I say it all the time. It's one of the visual things that I am the biggest sucker for. And carefully, note that there are a couple of these perched high. And what? What the hell was that? Is that my internet? Oh, it must be. No, my internet's fine, actually, for once. For once, I cannot blame Comcast for this. Well, we can enjoy the title theme for a little bit. Haven't heard that in a while. Alright, I'm cutting ahead. That was weird. Okay, as I was saying, be very careful. Note that there are a couple of these perched, and that there is one waiting to fight you on the ground. One sorcerer. So if you can, pick these two off first. Not really going to get the option to because of the range. That's a couple more than I was hoping for, who just fell down. Where are you? Again? Again? Yeah! Again! Again with the winged creatures falling to their deaths. Not gonna complain about that. That saved me a lot of trouble. Oh, they're so smart. They're trying their best. Got a couple crystal darts and a glintstone staff. But most of all, we get the relief. The game is just behaving in some odd ways in the last couple of seconds. Alright, without further ado, we'll jump here. Another stunning vista, another drop. And we'll just keep doing that for a little bit. And not this way. And eventually this will take us down to another ladder. Oh, he caught me. If you're particularly close to them when they start going ballistic, they can actually catch you with like multiple arrows almost all at once, and it really hurts. I think we have this one more drop to make. And then the ladder should be down here. Oh wait, it's not this one that brings you back up. Ah, oh right. First we're gonna go across the rooftop though. Hey, another imbued stone sword key. Those are the ones that activate the way gates on the 4 belfries. And I know just where I'm going to use that one. It's not going to be quite as trolly as the way gate that took us to Faramazula and gave us barely anything for the trouble. I just want to make sure. Like, I was 99% sure there was nothing around the corner, but the 1% chance there is, it's probably something that's going to push me off the ledge. So we'll leave these pale crabs alone. Let them continue feasting. And go about our business. Now we climb the ladder back up. And we will make a running jump across this chasm. We're going to jump across to the other rooftop here. Which is incredibly safe. Get one more of those and we refill our mana. Good. Oh, even more of them. Maybe. No, I don't think I'm gonna get lucky enough to have... See how strong that is? Holy hell. Oh, wait. That one's kind of close. He's gonna fall. Oh, he's not. That was beautiful, though. Kind of shish kebab them. One skewer, 2 kills. Yeah, the R2 on this frozen needle is quite strong. No FP cost to it either. It's just a free, strong projectile. That builds frost up, too. There you are. You are not going to get the chance to do anything. Now we can head inside with all this clear. And once inside, we have rafters and a series of... Oh, it's kind of... Oh, that's pretty. We're looking for the right set of rafters to drop onto, and then the chandelier. In fact, I think we can just make this safely as is. Hey. There's the second Academy Glintstone key, so we now have the quest item that we need for Thops. Want to be kind of careful about dropping here because there are patrolling students. Enough of them that this can get kind of hairy. But there's also plenty of ways to block line of sight. Shattering crystal. Stay down. There's the other one. Was waiting for him. Not even enough time to headbutt me. Perfect. And that ladder, as you can see, will take us back down to the site of grace in the debate parlor where we fought the wolf. Now here... Oh yeah, that's a page. That is the enemy type that we passed towards the end of Carrion Manor. And it's a really dangerous enemy type. Especially with that repeating crossbow. Didn't give him a chance to do anything. Oh, yes! This room. Haunting, but so beautiful. Their faces, their masks are frozen in terror, fused together. Staff of the primeval glintstone sorcerer, Azure. Only those who have glimpsed what lies beyond the wisdom of stone may wield it. And you know, that looks familiar. Also, we forgot to read this. Instrument of torture used on nobles behind the curtains at Volcano Manor at Mount Gelmir. Its numerous spikes pierce the flesh, then singe the wounds with flame. The smell of burnt blood induces despair in the victim. A candlestick conceived by a thorough mind. This tableau we're seeing is the Graven School. A talisman depicting a school of graven mages, the nightmares of the academy. The primeval current is a forbidden tradition of glintstone sorcery. To those who cleave to its teachings, the act of collecting sorcerers to fashion them into the seeds of stars is but another path of scientific inquiry. The seeds of the stars. Forbidden knowledge. A taboo practice in the academy. And just dropping entire new concepts on us. The wisdom of stone, the primeval current, primeval glintstone sorceries. Someone named Azure. More questions than answers. And then... this tough as hell, glintstone encrusted crab with a twin sage glintstone crown on it. Finally, we can become the king. One of the glintstone crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Greatly increases to the detriment of HP and stamina. Scholars of the Twin Sage Conspectus were the elites of the academy, permitted to study and excel in sorceries of all kinds. This will bring us back to the floor of the courtyard that we were in when we exited the debate parlor. We're now on that same level. And a lot more graves, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where unless... Oh wait, does that bring us back down to... Oh, that brings us back to here. I was slightly mistaken. So instead, we'll just jump ahead to the debate parlor. And also, let's equip some of the new spells that we recently picked up. I want to try that. Was it Crystal Barrage? Shattering Crystal Barrage? I think I'm combining two spells. Yeah, I am. Crystal Barrage, and then also... I want to play around with Loretta's Great Bow for a little bit. Just to mess with it, just to see how it functions. See how it do. Alright, and we're back out here once again. And with all of the upper parts largely cleared out, we can mostly focus on the courtyard out here now, with all of the crabs, everyone digging in the mud, and another abductor. Holy shit, this spell rules! I didn't realize it had this type of posture damage to it. Wow, that's incredible! That's so good! I wish I had known about this before. This is a good-ass spell. We want to be a little bit cautious because around here, we could get ambushed by crab. Big crab. Oh no, it's spewing sleep. Oh, okay, that's just fine. Not that deadly against us. Could have been. Didn't take advantage of it very well, though. I learned something really interesting about these crabs and St. Trina's lilies recently. So most flowers, you pick them, and then they respawn once you rest that bonfire. There are exceptions, however, and St. Trina's lilies are one of those. And we find a couple in the courtyard out here. In fact, the crabs are munching on them in some places. They're effectively infinite because of specific respawning spirit jellyfish that can drop them, and also clean rot knights, according to the Wikia, but I've never actually seen that one. I don't think we've seen those knights yet, in fact. Oh, yes, we have. They're the cool-looking ones with the gold and red armor in the Aeonian swamp who threw the Destructo disc at me in episode 2. But for kind of spoilery reasons, I actually, now that I think about it, wouldn't be surprised if they do drop them. There is a little connection. Anyway, St. Trina is associated with sleep. That's why you use St. Trina's lilies to make all the sleep items, like sleep arrows and sleep pots. And that also explains why the crabs here spew sleep mist at you. And yeah, another one of these glintstone crowns. One of the glintstone crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. The Corollos Conspectus is the oldest of the Academy's lineage of study, begat by the sorcerer Azure. Scholars who follow in his footsteps pursue the mysteries of comets. Oh, before I forget about crabs. Can never forget about crab. This was pointed out to me by someone else because I know nothing about astrology. The astrological sign Cancer, the crab one, has what's called a sign ruler, and that sign ruler is the moon. More crab. Funky little dudes. Also, I believe there's something to these particular crabs being... being this grayish silvery color. There you are. Stop bothering me. There's one. God damn! What is going on with this today? Okay, are we good? There's our Trina's lily that I was talking about. A couple of them being strewn around here. And with this cleared out, there is precious little of the Academy left to see. We just have to make it up the stairs here before we do that. You saw the shadow, you heard it. Even if you didn't notice any of those things, you probably sensed it was coming. And we'll just pass right by while it banks off the wall. You can see they're spawning in from the glyph up there. And this waygate, this teleporter brings us over to the Church of Vows where Muriel is. We do have one more shortcut left to unlock before our time in Raya Lucaria is over. And we also have Moongrum, Carrion Knight. Wow! Impressive. Okay. That was through the door. I would love to break his guard. You really have to be careful about which spells you throw at him and when. No, wait. Because he has a spell called Carrion Retaliation, which lets him parry spells. And he will start using it, I think, now. Whoop. Getting a little funky. Yeah, and now he also starts throwing in that Carrion Piercer spell. But no more Estus for you, so that's just a free hit. You just don't want to throw something at him that he can easily counter. Ooh, hello. I didn't think that would be one of those, but okay. No, thank you. Okay. Sometimes Moongrum likes to be spicy. Sometimes he's that, though. And for our troubles, we get the Carrion Knight shield. A teardrop-shaped, medium-sized shield embedded with blue glintstones. Carried by knights who served the Carrion royal family, excels when facing magic or holy attacks. Just who were these knights preparing to fight? Evidently, some magic-wielding tarnished. That'll be worth keeping around. So ahead of us lies the elevator, and out this way, a couple of shortcuts. And, I believe, more shotgun-wielding mages. That we don't want to take particularly lightly. But also even more opportunities to jump the balcony to find new stuff. And this shortcut, which is a really handy one, it's the primary means of running back to the boss if you die. Now we'll just hop this, go over this convenient ledge, and this will bring us to this locked door that was opposite the waygate. And it was a room with a ladder in it. And a couple of innocuous doodads here and there. He cannot study in peace. And now what is this dude doing up here? You can't hit the books with that helmet on. Wait. What if he has the book inside the helmet and it's fully lit in there? Ooh. Ow. Ant's out here reading the Locked Tomb trilogy while he beats ass. Let's see how this works. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want to let me up. Go somewhere. Oh, okay. I didn't think you would go down there. Can you? You can't climb. No, he's too engrossed in Nona the Ninth. It's not a helmet. It's an immersive reading enclosure. Alright, that's the last of them. So this will stop the steel balls from running us down, and it'll give us access to a chest with a glintstone scarab in it, another one of these. And, of course, more balconies to jump. That will ultimately lead us back to the Waygate. Alright, so... Oh yeah! Forgot about you. You just kind of went and chilled down there. This better not hit the helmet. It's gonna hit the helmet. It hit the helmet. I'm sorry, the reading enclosure. Oh, fork. I swear I saw him drop something. I guess not? May have been seeing things then. Alright, and can we jump these to any avail? Any reason? Kinda half remembering it? Maybe not. No, I must be... Yeah, I'm thinking of the other part of the area. Alright, up the elevator, and we are at the boss. Also, you can get Moongrim to follow you up the elevator and then just bait him into falling off, if you really want to. Not really carrying much Estus into this, huh? You know what? I'm down for a challenge. Let's see how it goes.
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Little ankle biters. In case you couldn't hear the lullaby they're singing, by the way, this third hit will bring Rennala down into a vulnerable phase. Really speeding through this. The lullaby they're singing is Sleep Tight, Bound Tight by Mother's Amber, Sleep Tight, Find Life in Mother's Umbra, as in her shadow. Okay, she's gonna do an AoE. Good. Oh, they're still throwing books. The one shrouded in the gold aura is the one you want to aim at. It's the one who the singing is emanating from. And it'll be the one tossing books at you. And you don't need to kill the one in the aura. You only need to hit him once to pop it, and then it transfers to a different one of her sweetings. They're still trying to bite me. That is her rapture attack, which I presume to be them being reborn, but in the process, turning into little glowing headstones and getting launched at you. The rapture attack. Okay, third one breaks the shield, brings her down. And that's Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever.
Upon my name as Rani the Witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Rennala of the Full Moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
Oh, God, this is the prettiest fight. The way the water deforms, the way it's lit, that beautiful Kamehameha. And look at the way the water deforms to the moon. And this is all an illusion, a protective conjuration by Rani trying to protect her mom. This is my favorite boss arena. Rom's arena, eat your heart out. Holy shit. There's gonna be another one. I'm not gonna go in because I need the chance to heal, but whenever she charges up that Kamehameha, just circle in towards her. As soon as she starts firing it, you can cut an angle right at her. Just run away and then straight in. Whoop. The biggest pain she does for me is that. Whoops! That was a mistake. So yeah, this is phase 2 of phase 2. Looks like she'll get one more of these off, and we can get a couple of hits in before she summons. And we'll be the giant again. We just won't be under him when he arrives this time. Once she summons, they don't last infinitely, so we're gonna kite him out. In her summoning pool, there is that troll. There's a dragon. A whole-sized dragon she can summon. A bloodhound knight. Or these wolves. It's a wild disproportion in the power level of things she can summon. It's like Alana, the Squalid Queen.
My dear daughter, weave thy night into being.
thy night into being. Great Rune of the Unborn. We do not, however, kill Rennala. We have simply fought the illusion off. Amber Egg clutched by Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon, Great Rune of Unborn Demigods. Perfects those who have been born anew. Children born anew by Rennala are all frail and short-lived, imperfect beings, each and all. Her sweetings, her little culvers. And what about her remembrance? The power of its namesake, blah blah blah. In her youth, Rennala was a prominent champion who charmed the Academy with her lunar magic, becoming its master. She also led the Glintstone Knights and established the House of Caria as royalty.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones, to be better born anew?
That's so dark! Oh my god! And then back here, there is a locked chest. We will not be able to open that until close to the end of the game. Let's see what we can pick up with her remembrance.
I had my doubts, but my, look at you. Only once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell.
Another talisman pouch.
Go forth, become Elden Lord.
Remember, we needed 2 great runes, any 2 would do, in order to unlock the way to the Erd Tree. Oh right, there's the equipment to check too. Magic Scepter of Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon. The glintstone is known as Carrion Blue, enhancing full moon sorceries. Only those of the highest intelligence may wield this, the finest of all glintstone staves. And Rennala's Full Moon uses the caster as a vessel to incarnate a full moon, then sends it floating towards foes. The full moon dispels all sorcery that it touches and temporarily reduces magic damage negation for those it strikes. Queen Rennala encountered this enchanting moon when she was young, and later it would bewitch the Academy. She incarnates the moon! Alright, and her gear. A tall crown depicting the moon, worn by Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon, increases intelligence. When Rennala, head of both the Academy of Raya Lucaria and of the Carrion royal family, lost her husband Radagon, her heart went along with him. And then, those at the Academy realized that Rennala was no champion after all. And the robe and the bracelets and leggings say the same.
four-letter word.
We'll do that. First, we're going back to Rennala's chamber. Now that we can finally respec. And now that we can actually talk to her, have a full conversation with her.
From when thou, is it thy wish to be born anew, to become a sweeting, reborn of my beloved egg?
Oh, your delicious egg? So you can change your cosmetics, your body type, your age, all of this stuff, totally for free, whenever you want. And it doesn't cost you a larval tier.
Bear this sweeting into life anew.
To respec, however, for rebirth, you do need a tier. Like the menu says, though, if you get cold feet on your choices or you're not exactly sure what you want to do, you can instead cancel out and it will not consume the larval tier. Since you weren't born with new attributes, the larval tier was not spent.
Be not alarmed, nor afeared. I would birth thee as a sweeting, fair and fine.
Alright. Next time, after we wrap up Liurnia a bit more, we are going to have some pretty big decisions to make about where to go next, and I have some fun ideas. For now, whoops, not that one. Also, we will get a lot more into the egg and Rennala and rebirth and all that next time. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one, y'all.